Okay guys, so for the past couple of days you've been dividing decimals by whole numbers. You've had a decimal on the inside of the box, so you've had something like 1 2/10 divided by 4, all right? And if you watched the video, you saw that you just moved the decimal directly up into your answer before you start dividing. Now you just divide like you normally would. 5 can't divide into 1, it goes in there 0 times. Sorry, 4. 4 can go into 12 3 times. 4 times 3 is 12. There's nothing left over. All right, so all you did was bring the decimal up into your answer. Okay. If you looked at another one, let's say we had 5 divided into, I don't know, 3.05. Okay, so we just bring the decimal up into our answer and we divide. 5 can't go into 3, but 5 does go into 30 6 times. 5 times 6 is 30. Nothing left over. Bring down my next number. 5 goes into 5 one time with nothing left over. Okay, so hopefully you got that part down. You just divide like you normally would and bring your decimal up in your answer. The most important part on those is to make sure that your decimal goes directly up and that you line up numbers so the decimal gets in the right place value. Okay, so now I'm going to add one more step to this today. Let's say we still have 3.05 divided by, but this time we're dividing by 0.5. We're dividing by 5/10. So now we have a decimal on the outside of the box also. When we have a decimal on the outside of the box, we got to get rid of it. We can't have it. We can't divide by a decimal whenever we're doing it. Long division. So what we're going to do is get rid of it. In order to get rid of it, you move it to the end of the number. So I just made 5/10 into 5. Well, you can't just move a decimal, right? So in order to move a decimal on the outside of the box, to make it even, you also have to move the decimal on the inside of the box. So since we moved it one place to the right, we got to move it one place to the right here. Now we'll bring it up into our answer right there. Okay, it's no longer right. So whatever you do to the outside of the box, you also have to do that to the inside of the box, okay? So now we can divide. 5 can't go into 3. 5 does go into 30 6 times with nothing left over. Bring down my next number. 5 goes into 5 one time with nothing left over. Okay, so now my answer is 6 1/10. So let's look at another one. 3 69 divided by 3/10. Okay, so again, we cannot divide by a decimal on the outside of the box, so we got to move it. If I move it over one place on the outside, I also have to move it over one place on the inside, then bring it up directly into my answer, and now I just divide like I normally would. 3 goes into 3 one time. 3 times 1 is 3, nothing left over. Bring down my 6. 3 goes into 6 two times. 3 times 2 is 6, nothing left over. Bring down my 9, and then 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9, there's nothing left over. So my answer would be 12 3/10. And look at one more for you guys, okay? Okay, so you're probably wondering, well, what if it moves more than one time? Okay, so let's see. What if I have 1 2/10 divided by 5/100? Okay, so same thing applies. We can't have a decimal on the outside of the box, so I'm going to move it. Well, this time I have to move it 2 places. Well, if I move it 2 places on the outside of the box, I got to move it 2 places on the inside of the box. So, uh-oh, I ran out of numbers though. 1, 2 would be here. So what do I need to add there? A 0 or an egg in the basket. Okay, always got to put the egg in the basket if there's nothing there. So we moved it there, and we'll bring it up into our answer there. Okay, so now we have 5 divided into 1. Can't do that. 5 can go into 12 twice. 5 times 2 is 10. 2 left over. Bring down my 0. Now divide again. 5 into 20 goes 4 times with nothing left over. Okay, so that would be 24. You want to look at one more? Okay. one more problem before I leave you on your own. So let's say we have 200 divided into 3 4/10. So move our decimal from the outside of the box. We got to move it twice to get it to the end. So we move it twice on the outside, twice on the inside. Oh, we don't have a number here, so we'll add a 0 or an egg in that basket. And then our decimal will go directly up in our answer. 2 goes in the 3 one time. 2 times 1 is 2. With 1 left over, bring down my 4. 2 goes into 14 7 times. 2 times 7 is 14. Nothing left over, bring down my 0. Now 2 goes into 0. 0 times. Don't forget that 0 because it's not 17. It's 170. And we have nothing left over. Okay? If you still have questions after watching the video, let me know. You can message me or email me today, and I'll get back with you, okay?